Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Sagittarius out there. This is your Scorpio New Moon reading. Now this new moon is taking place on November 14th or 15th, depending on where you are in the world. And this new moon brings us into the watery depths of our being. It's going to be both emotional and deeply healing. So whatever needs to come to the surface will be stirred within us and truths will be revealed. Art will be created, awakenings will happen, and love can bloom. Under the dark night of Scorpio New Moon, we're being guided to sit with ourselves and all of our emotions, deepest fears, loves, hopes, and dreams. We're being asked to lean into this a little longer, sit with ourselves, our secrets, our feelings, and truly experience them, and also our shadow as well. This new moon is well aspected to the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction, so this new moon is also about morality and success, and it's about really choosing what is in alignment for you, what is right for you, is going to bring you the most success. We're being called to develop our intuition, pursue our passions, trust our inner knowing, let go of situations we can't control. And the still waters of this Scorpio new moon run deep, asking us to die and be reborn, arise from our ashes with wings of fire, just like the phoenix. All right, Sagittarius, so I'm going to ask that you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and check out the description box if you guys want to get your hands on the decks that I'm using, or if you'd like a private reading. All right, messages please for Sagittarius. All right, Two of Pentacles wanted to come out. Page of Cups in reverse. The Star card in reverse. The Ten of Swords. A painful cycle coming to the end. Wow, Sag, you guys are walking away from something. Something that was very, very painful. It could be a relationship. For many of you, it will be a relationship. For some of you guys, you were given an ultimatum and you have made your choice. Okay, the overall energy here is the Justice card in reverse. Many of you guys, this may be a marriage or a contract that's coming to an end. This may have been a soulmate. For many of you guys, it is a karmic completion, but regardless, it's very painful. Yep, Six of Cups underneath that. This was a soulmate. This is somebody that was destined to come into your life. There was a very important lesson to be learned. Wow, and then you get the Sun card. This is happiness. This is optimism. Now, this is interesting. I'm going to see what the next card is. There you are, Temperance. Okay, so Sag, I'm kind of getting two messages coming through here for you. For some of you, this is a beautiful sign. There's this karmic completion, somebody that you trusted, somebody that you loved, or that you still do love, that this completion has been very painful, and it's really forced you to step into your strength. As you walk away, you're going to be pleasantly surprised by what the void that this creates is filled with. Because I see somebody coming in towards you, but this needed to end first. And there you are, in alignment. Four of Pentacles. You may have been holding on. Wow, look at this. You may have been dealing with a fire sign. Wow, look at that. And we get the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This was somebody. Now, there is sort of a divine counterpart here. For many of you guys, Sag, you guys will be meeting your true divine counterpart, but this is a cycle that needs to be closed out first, because we have a true pair. We have the King and the Queen of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. There can be a new beginning, but not quite yet. There's something here that needs to be healed. And what it is, you need to release yourself. You need to release control. Some of you guys have been holding on to a karmic situation that, you know, you were holding on to this karmic situation because it was comfortable, because it's what was expected of you. Okay. And you know what? And you're coming into this information or this knowledge or this know-how that, you know what? You're done. You're absolutely done. So you may have been dealing with a Libra or a Taurus or somebody with Earth in their chart, or maybe you have Earth in your chart, but the Two of Pentacles, somebody here was juggling. And I think, Sag, for a long time you were of two minds. Again, somebody may have given you an ultimatum, and that might be what kicked all of this off. Like maybe you've been really focused on work, and if you're in like a love relationship or in a marriage, like that was really sort of not coming together, but there's a reason for that. There was something that was off, something that was misaligned. Some of you guys weren't getting the commitment that you were asking for. So I feel like you may have been with a long-term partner, and maybe you wanted to take things to the next level, and they just were never asking you to move in with you, or they were never asking you to get married, or they just weren't moving forward. Page of Cups in reverse, because this wasn't the right person. There is an apology here. You may owe them an apology. They might owe you an apology, but somebody wasn't really ready and willing or mature, or somebody wasn't able to take the next step here. And I feel like they had you doing all the work. I think you were compensating for them not showing up in your life, Sag. Okay, but there was a reason for it, because this wasn't the right person, and you were holding on to a karmic situation, and you're going to be very pleasantly surprised in releasing that, in healing that, and moving forward, and in trusting your intuition. You're going to call in your true divine counterpart, which you are currently in separation from. The Aquarius energy of the star, you need to heal from this. I feel like there was a lot of emotional damage in this situation. Many of you guys, this could be a prolonged situation, and without realizing it, what you were holding on to is exactly what you needed to release, because holding on to it was really doing a number on your self-esteem, on your self-worth, and you just weren't allowing the love in that you truly deserve. That is all going to change. This situation is going to be healed, okay, or you are going to be healed. Maybe for one or two of you, there's going to be some sort of breakthrough and rekindling, but for many of you, you're releasing, and I'm going to read these two cards together, a very painful cycle, a painful ending, and you're walking away. This is your energy, the Ten of Wands. This is a karmic completion. Now, for some of you, you are in a relationship with somebody, and you are completing a difficult cycle between the two of you, and you guys are going to be healing that situation. But for many of you guys, I'm getting divorce here, or separation, walking away, hardest decision of your life. But it's going to open up this clear channel for you to call in a true divine soul connection, something that you've been missing, something that you've been wanting, commitment, reciprocity. So I'm going to go ahead and pull cards on this Two of Pentacles. So tell me, why is this Two of Pentacles card here? Sorry, there's the Two of Wands there. Again, a decision that needs to be made. Okay, very important. You're at a crossroads. Okay, so we get, the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is, for some of you, this person may have had you in a third-party situation, or they might be accusing you of working too much, is what I'm getting. And we get the Ten of Pentacles. This is a beautiful, beautiful sign, you guys. Why? Because when you release yourself from this situation, when you heal this situation, the Three of Swords, this is releasing that pain, healing from this situation. You get your Ten of Pentacles, you get your stability, you get your commitment. You didn't realize how much this was affecting you, okay? Again, it may be something like you wanted to have children, this person didn't. You want to take things to the next level. This person was stalling. Look at that. All right, so we get the King of Swords, and we get the Hermit card. Yeah, King of Swords, this can often indicate an ex, although it can also be sort of a divine counterpart. But somebody here, it's like you need to cut this person out, Sag. And this doesn't have to be a current situation. This could be a past situation that's still affecting you, somebody that you had a commitment with, somebody that you had sort of a longer term relationship with. Again, more Virgo energy coming out, Earth energy. And you know what? I'm seeing that you've gone within, or you're going to go within. You're going to realize how this situation just isn't working for you anymore. And again, this person might have been sort of dodging your questions or avoiding avoiding giving you like a straight answer, maybe even kind of stringing you along. I see you cutting that out, Sag, and that is, and it's a very painful situation. 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. I mean, this is a karmic completion. This is not easy. This is something that you will need some time by yourself to heal. And, many of you guys are going to, I'm seeing that you may need to go talk to somebody, in therapy. You may need to talk to an energy worker, or do, energy healing sessions to really cut these cords, because, man, you guys are, the energetic attachments here are quite painful, and they're quite stifling as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and see, what do we have the Star in reverse here? All right, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Yep, separation. Yeah, but you guys, you guys are drained. You have 3 10s coming through. You guys are drained, and look at that, you get the Queen of Cups. You need to trust your intuition here, Sag. I think deep down you know that whatever the situation is or was, things have been going on for too long. I see that you've been sort of holding space. You've been waiting for this person to make a commitment or come towards you or sort of step up and do the right thing, and it never seems to happen. And you keep holding on to that hope. You keep holding on to this desire that things are all going to just fall into place. But this is a situation that you need to heal from. You need to walk away from it, and you need to heal from it. For a select few of you, you guys are going to, you guys can heal this situation. You may have been on a karmic loop. Look at that. But you get the 5 of Swords. Somebody was playing you, Sag. And with the 9 of Cups. Wow. Some of you guys might have also sort of picked up some coping mechanisms. Like, I feel like you guys feel quite alone in this relationship, or have felt quite alone in this relationship. There's emotional manipulation here. And they're showing me the 4 of Swords, the need to sort of not take any action, the need to go within, the need to heal. For some of you guys, this is definitely like seeing a counselor or going and doing energy work. Some of you guys may have been sort of, having one glass of wine that turns into 3 or 4 because you're not getting what you want here. And because you're hurting, because this situation hurts. And I think some of you guys are being, sometimes this person is shifting the blame for their actions onto you, or making you feel like somehow it's your fault. But basically, you're not getting what you want out of this situation, Sag, and I see you moving forward, okay, and cutting this situation out, no matter how painful it is, because you're sick of being in limbo. That 2 of Pentacles, you're sick of juggling. You're sick of not feeling like, you're number one. You're sick of not getting what you've been putting into it, okay? And some of you guys are marching right up to that divorce attorney, all right? I have to tell you what I'm seeing, because there's something here that's just really out of balance. That 2 of Wands wanted to come out. Yep, you're making this decision. You're making this decision. You're at a crossroads. You're not going to wait any longer. You're not going to put your life on hold any longer. I feel like you're not going to put your happiness on hold any longer. And you get, wow, this is the Hanged Man. This is an interesting depiction of the Hanged Man, but look at this. This is so interesting. Number 12. Yeah, you're getting a new perspective. I think you never thought things would get to this point. I think you always had sort of faith, but the Hanged Man turns himself upside down to really flood that crown chakra. You're getting the information that you need. You're seeing things much more clearly. And you know what's interesting? We have this, he's got this big sort of sword or knife, and it looks like he's about to sacrifice this animal. Something you've been holding on to, Sag. You're willing to cut your losses. You're willing to sacrifice it for your own happiness, because you realize that you've already made way too many sacrifices for this person or for this job or for this situation. Your overall energy, we get the Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody here just wasn't stepping up emotionally, maybe physically, spiritually. And underneath there, we have the 8 of Cups. I feel like you've thought about leaving this person many times before, but then we get the Emperor with this 4 card, 4. You're finally stepping into your power. Many of you guys, this is gonna become abundantly clear to you as Mars goes retrograde. You're really harnessing your power. You're you know what needs to be done, and it's a painful situation. But I think you're really sick of the back and forth. You're sick of, you know, the maybes, the kind ofs, the it's my fault or is it your fault. Okay, I do apologize about the plumbing here is so loud. Additional messages for my Sagittarians, please. All right, you guys get a letter. Wow, number 5. Some of you guys, I'm getting this person or you, there may be an apology coming in after this separation. Some of you guys, Sag, you are not going to go out with a big blowout here. You're packing your stuff, just like we see here in the Ten of Wands, and you're leaving in the middle of the night. You're done. Some of you guys are finding out something. You're getting some sort of information that's just a deal breaker for you. That you're like, you know what? I feel like you've been on hold. You've been in limbo for too long with this person. All right. Yep. We get a baby. Some of you guys wanted to have a family and this person didn't. Okay. Some of you, you know, and this person, they didn't want to have a baby. They didn't want to have a family. And you're realizing, you know what? This is what you really truly want. For some of you guys, you've tried to have a new beginning many, many times with this person, and it always sort of ends up right back in the same place. Okay, you guys, I feel like many of you guys may also be getting like a job opportunity. You guys might just be moving. And you have to believe me, this is divine intervention. Some of you guys are getting like a promotion, or you're being offered a job at a distance from this person. And if that's the case, do it. Okay, Spirit saying this came in for a reason. All right, and then we get the bells. Yeah, because you know what? This is a beautiful announcement. This is an announcement of your happiness. Look at this. This is the boot. These boots are made for walking. Sag, you're walking away from whatever the situation was that wasn't fulfilling, where you weren't getting your needs met. Something that you had put a lot of time and energy into. And you know what? Things just weren't coming to fruition. The bells is a beautiful, you're being called. You need to listen to your intuition, listen to your soul's calling. Some of you guys are getting beautiful opportunities that are going to take you physically away from this situation. You know, it may be travel. It may be, you know, it may be a vacation. I know a lot of people aren't traveling right now, but especially as we go into a lot more and more of us go into lockdown. But this is going to be, wow. And if this is interesting, because what they're showing me is leaving this karmic situation behind. For those of you that wanted stability, wanted marriage and a child, this is going to come in for you. This is going to come in for you once you leave this situation behind. It's like you're going to have a new beginning, and you're going to look back and you're going to be like, why was I there so long? Okay, we get self-sabotage, number 2. Yeah, again, look at that. We see 3 people involved here. Some of you guys, this person, you know, you're finding out had you in a third-party situation. But for a lot of you, again, you know, it may be that, you know, you were really taking a long time to make this decision, and you're realizing that you were staying for the wrong reasons. And, you know, there was a little bit of fear involved here with leaving, but you're understanding you're not going to do that anymore. You know, it's like the hungry ghosts. You know, you were listening to the hungry ghosts, and you weren't putting yourself first, and it looks like now you are. And we get home. Yep. Some of you guys, you share a home with this person. For some of you as well, this home card is interesting. You need to go back, and with the 3 of Swords too, healing childhood wounds, taking a look at, you know, the love language that you learned from your parents. You know, how they taught you about love and commitment. Did you experience divorce or infidelity? And oftentimes we create, you know, we create situations or attract partners that continue that same cycle, that karmic loop. It looks like you're breaking that cycle here, Sag. It really does. And it's a beautiful thing, but it's definitely not easy work. But you're going towards a new beginning. You're understanding the importance of your happiness. And some of you guys are seeing here, like, I do feel like some of you guys are like, man, I've even picked up some bad habits, some bad coping mechanisms, whether you've been like, you know, eating like junk food, or you've been drinking too much alcohol, or you've been doing something that's been really disempowering. You're coming into this knowledge and you're like, you know what? I don't need to do this. And I see here a beautiful glow up. Okay. I really do. I see you taking back your power here, Sag. Really stepping into your power, moving forward, and you're going to be very pleasantly surprised to see how everything falls in place once you end this cycle, this karmic cycle. Past life, present power. Wow. Yeah, so some of you guys, look at this. There that is beautiful energy. So with these twin, I do get, Sag, that many of you guys are going to be meeting pretty shortly after this somebody that is just perfect for you. Okay. And past life, you're going to be looking back at this relationship or this situation as your past life and not even recognizing yourself, because your present power, you're standing in your present power. This is cool. This is really, really cool energy. So let's just take a look here. The message on this card: when the soul is growing in service to humanity, in service to the great feminine and her call that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities, and you are guided by the oracle of past life present power to be open to shifting internally and in your experience of your own levels of power and spiritual ability. Yeah, you guys, this is very empowering. Some of you guys are going to realize that you were sort of under the spell of this person, and it's not even necessarily that they were being abusive or they were being bad, but this wasn't the right person. And I do feel like there was a lot of love here. There was a lot of time. There may have even been a commitment here, but they just weren't stepping up and they weren't aligned with who you've become. And, you're shedding that, okay? With the snake energy, you guys are shedding that. And I'm also getting the image of Kundalini here, rising of the rising of the feminine power, awakening to this, awakening to your true needs and your true desires, and being willing to, take this step, to take this plunge, to walk away from this situation. All right, so I jumped ahead. I didn't pull these two oracle cards for you, so I'm just going to do that really quickly. All right, you get flashover. It's all in your head. I do feel like, Sag, this person, again, with that Five of Swords energy, though, at times was definitely making you feel like you were doing something wrong, or that you were making up. Again, there may have been some gaslighting, and if that's the case, cut your losses, walk away. What this person didn't want to commit to you or wasn't fulfilling their end of the bargain, that's on them. All right, and we get liberation. Yeah, you guys are liberating yourselves from this situation. You're moving forward. You're getting a brand new beginning that you're going to celebrate. Again, these boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do. And look at that. You're not going to try to breathe life into this situation. I think you've tried and tried and tried again, and you're recognizing, you know what? It's not going to happen. And you're looking for your happiness. You're finding your freedom. This is beautiful energy. Sag, I hope you guys found the guidance and heard the messages that you were meant to today. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.